Okay, we're going to have a quick look at the 5-year financial modeling tool that's been provided to you together with the Growth Accelerator module. This financial module enables full forecast for 5 years with the most simplest input method that we've seen in a long time. So really making simple and easy to update financial information and obtain a 5-year plan, which is at the level required for funding submissions or requests. So if we look at the main sheet within this, we will be looking at the quick assumptions sheet. So again, everything within yellow is what you will be completing. What's simple within this model, we'll be looking at revenues. So what are the number of units expected to sell each month? Let's say 3,000. And expected annual sales growth rates, 10%, what would annually increase our prices or a number of units by next year? What is the charge per unit? And again, what would that charge per unit increase year on year? What is the direct costs per unit? And again, how would those direct costs escalate? So really taking a simple by unit cost view of our business, then looking at expenses, our salary and how that would escalate, other salaries within the business, marketing expenses and how that would escalate, rent, an escalation of that rent, insurance payments, and any other expenses that you would be able to add, just add additional within this other expenses. And also make sure that we know what's our capital expenditure. So what is the amount that we plan to input into the business and outlay into actual capital goods, and also percentage capital needed by financed by debt, or whether or not those will be financed by equity. So in this case, our capital findings for capital needs will be purely by debt. So looking at that, once you've populated those yellow, it will actually quickly translate into the summary. I just want to show you before we move past that sheet, there is a full assumptions page. So if you want to go into a per product, per unit sold, and differentiate what each one of those units would look like, you are able to go within here and put lower level detail for each one of the expenses and make sure that you capture it more accurately towards the business, although I'd recommend you stay for this exercise within the quick assumptions. Those quick assumptions will then give us what that 5-year forecast would be from revenues, direct costs, gross profit percentages, and also what the net income ultimately would be. You can see that it allows then a forecast for headcount. So what would those salaries look year on year, quarter on quarter, and also provides with the overall detailed 5-year look at that. Income statement, the same detailed income statement, quarter on quarter, year on year, and then also just a year on year showing you exactly what the revenues, direct cost, gross profit, EBITDA, EBIT, and net income would be for the business. All of these outputs are automated. Revenue, visual illustration, year one expenses, balance sheet, again, detailed look at a quarter on quarter, year on year for the balance sheet, looking at assets, liabilities, and total liabilities and equity, and also a summary view on year by year view. Same for cash flow, quarter on quarter, year on year, and again, a summary view. The summary view is making it very easy to combine this into a Word document and show what the 5-year forecast would be. We can also customize this to cater for different revenue streams. The spreadsheet will guide you through the yellow inputs if you want to go to this level, and also includes inputs for depreciation, amortization, and capex. All in all, just from populating this overview and a quick assumptions page, we'll be able to get the full 5-year detailed plan looking at all the financial elements within the business.